Raina ji, and the Bandipura, the village, he belongs to that, and his family was also one of the victim. They lived in the refugee tents, which you have seen in the movie. Every single dialogue is not scripted; it's actual. The movie is based on the facts, the true. In fact, honestly, telling this is a kahani will be disrespect. It's not a kahani. It's a real event. People have gone through this pain for 30 years and still fighting for the injustice. Those 24 people killed in the end was actually 100 crores Hindus were killed. That's a shot on our chest, and we remain quiet, and we are still quiet. That's the irony. And the reason for making this movie was basically to create that awareness, ताकि सच सामने आए और आने वाली पीढ़ी को अगर सच नहीं पता लगेगा तो जैसे कृष्णा भ्रम में था, हम सब भ्रम में रहेंगे. पिक्चर में बोला गया कि दिस इज़ अ फाइट, इट्स अ गेम ऑफ द होप, एंड दे वांट टू मेक अस होपलेस, एंड दे वांटेड टू मेक अस होपलेस बाय फियर, टेरर, किलिंग, politics. And if we don't create the awareness, we will remain hopeless. So time is for us to be hopeful, fight it out. And fight it out means what? Speak up, stand up. If we remain bystanders, then bystanders means we will remain coward. So we need to be upstander. हमें खड़ा होना पड़ेगा, बोलना पड़ेगा. Abhinav, please tell us your story.
Abhinav, speechless. I may not be, like, I have talked to you many moments, but to gauge myself after this, even if I'm watching with the second time, you put me 20 times, it will still be the same. I feel, I am sorry, I was not that old enough. I am sorry, I was not carrying the microphone that time. On behalf of the fraternity of media, I apologize publicly. I mean, somebody has to come out and speak. And it's the same way, the administration failure, they have to come out and speak. It is the same way, elected officials, they have to come out and speak and apologize. It is the same way we talk about judiciary has to come out and speak and apologize. Like, you know, and when I talk about those who did it, if there means, like, you know, ancestry has done a fault, something has been made mistake. So the next generation of Muslims, if they feel that they are moderate, they feel it has been wrong, they should come out and apologize for this. That is what the real justice is. कि हमारे बुजुर्गों ने गलती की है, ये गलत हुआ है. मैंने अभी तक, I am being so active, you follow me, I have not seen even a single person anywhere on the globe that is writing about this particular film, means from their religion, to be honest. Why? Why? हम देखेंगे, अब हम देखेंगे कि हम उनको दिखाएंगे. And this is I urge each and every one of you, please do watch this film in the theater, and I urge each and every one of you, at least take a selfie with the standees and post that you went there. Means आप कुछ लिख नहीं सकते, कम से कम एक तस्वीर तो ले सकते हैं ना. So Abhinav, let's hear about your.
No, बिल्कुल सही. Thank you. एक सच्चाई थी जो काफ़ी सालों तक छुपी रही.
Please come forward.
काफ़ी सालों तक छुपी रही. It was all buried inside for 32 years. And nobody knew this fact, this truth. And we are thankful that somebody came forward. Vivek Ranjan Agrihotri, he decided, Palviji decided to research 4 years for this truth. Not just pick up a story and create a film. It's not a film, as everybody is saying. It's not a film. Please, I did not watch it as a film. For me, it was going back in time 30 years and witnessing that again. Back again. So don't take this as a film. It's a truth, it's a fact. Every inch of what you have seen today is true. Some people are calling it, oh, this is a propaganda, or this is one side. Please, it is not. If you believe, you want to know about the truth, watch this film. And I'm very thankful that somebody has come forward, somebody has shown this truth. There are many, many more facts, many stories which are behind that are not unearthed. But this is what happened. I know I can see the emotions of everybody, right? But imagine what people have gone through, what their emotions are. Now we can feel that, at least after seeing this, what they have gone through. So thank you again for coming down and watching, but please go forward and tell everyone to see this film, to watch this film. That's all at this point I would say.
Why they have to go and see? Because we are seeing it. People have made the films on Kashmir. At this generation, I can spot each and every one of you who must have seen the films. They used to shoot in Kashmir. You cannot say no. Nobody had the guts to come out and speak what happened to them. Let this be Amitabh Bachchan and anyone from any fraternity. Nobody even had the guts to put the fingers and tweet out. So isn't it shame that we are spending so much of money on them going and watching their films? So this is, somebody took this challenge to make it. We have to make sure we don't want any India files coming in future. So it's going to be like the way things are. So many files can be made in history. Delhi you saw, Gujarat you have seen it, like Vodra riots. You all Gujarati people, you are aware of it. West Bengal we saw. So unless or until we are ready to accept it and make sure that we raise voice, that's what I'm going to say. Anybody is open to speak out. अगर किसी के मन में कोई भाव है फिल्म देखने के बाद में, प्रज्ञा आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं? So anyone, yeah,
one
please.
more thing, when people ask you that it's one-sided, it's not one-sided. It's only that side which has not been known to us in the last 30 years. Neither the media nor the press. It has not been told to us, and it's a document of genocide. And nowhere it was ever mentioned genocide. They all used palayan, exodus, but it's not. You have seen that?
हाँ वंश है, क्योंकि मुझे मारा है ना, तो मैं अपनी कहानी बता रही हूँ ना. मेरे को मारा है, आप लोगों ने तो मुझको मारा और फिर तुम विक्टिम कार्ड प्ले किया. सो दैट इज व्हाट, लाइक यू नो. प्लीज कम ऑन इन. योर नेम प्लीज.
आई एम प्रज्ञा मधुर. बिहार से हूँ मैं. दिल्ली में पढ़ी थी लेडी श्री राम कॉलेज की. प्रेसिडेंट भी रही थी मैं वहाँ NSO की. पूरे कॉलेज ने चुना था. 5 लोगों में जीती थी. बुद्धि तो थी. हिस्ट्री पढ़ा था मैंने, और हिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट में 3rd ईयर में मुझे सर्टिफिकेट दिया गया था एक्सीलेंस का. लिया नहीं था मैंने. क्यों? क्योंकि जब 1st ईयर में जब मैं गई थी ना, तो मनुस्मृति के ऊपर सोचा था बोलने का. ब्राह्मण लड़की हूँ, बिहार से आई थी, तो बोलने नहीं दिया गया था मुझे. चुप करने को बोला था टीचर्स ने. और मेरे जो फ्रेंड्स थे कश्मीर के भी थे, और वो मुस्लिम थी लड़की, दोस्त बनकर आई थी. पीठ पे छुरा भोंका था, याद है मुझे. और जब हम हॉस्टल में रहते थे और टीवी देखते थे इंडिया पाकिस्तान के मैच की, तो इंडिया को जीतने के ऊपर कभी वो खुश नहीं होती थी. और मैं जब पूछती थी सबसे, तो सब मुझे चुप करते थे कि मैं बिहारी हूँ, भैया बिहारी, चुप रहो. सो 2nd ईयर में तो मतलब मैंने लिखा हमेशा. I was good at studies and I would always write about things, and I stopped studying. I refused to go to JNU because I knew what the mindset was, but I was not allowed to speak. हमसे हमारी वॉइस ली गई. हम शायद 2nd या 3rd जनरेशन होंगे इस इंसिडेंट के बाद. 1947 में मेरे हस्बैंड, उनके पापा जम्मू में रहते थे. जम्मू में उनके पूरे परिवार की शॉप्स होती थी. वो कहते थे मिठाइयों की दुकान है. और मेरी जब इनसे शादी हुई, और मैं जब कभी पापा से बात करती थी, तो वो बताते नहीं थे कुछ. और जम्मू से अमृतसर आए, अमृतसर से दिल्ली आए, और उन्होंने अपना लाइफ स्टार्ट किया. और मम्मी और पापा ने मिल कर के लाइफ स्टार्ट की. लेकिन एक इंसान they did not start life like a generous, open human beings. They started life as survivalists. They lived their life in fear. And so Kashmir happened. The genocide happened. There are several people out here who have the testimony of how, and we have friends. He knows that you have friends who were from Kashmir, and they were ousted from Kashmir. And India was not told about it. Why? The government of that time would know why this thing did not come out. We have seen the repercussions. Like Corona happened, and it happened at one place and everybody got affected. Now we have seen the repercussions of this slowly. I spoke up when Sushant Singh Rajput died, and there is a connection here. When the movie, they said government आपकी है पर system तो हमारा है. So they thought that they will kill and quieten and that is how it will go. There is a very strong word called subversion, and they never teach us what subversion is. Subversion is when they manipulate you completely. The narratives go out because they are in control, because they are a strong group, and you keep quiet. Why? Because either I will suppress you by fear, by killing, by death, by shame, by ousting you from your house, and I have so much of power that you will not even speak. So I am thankful to the makers of the movie that they gave a voice, and this voice should be reaching to everybody now, and this voice should speak now. So everybody should speak. That's all I have to say. I've got my son, he's 16 years old. People said that it's too violent for him to see. I wanted him to see. So he's here. He should know that this happened.
What is his reaction?
Can we ask?
Or
Yeah, please. File दूसरी बना देना. This break.